last week we spent some time in 3 of the top back seats in the country. We took a look at the Lexus LS600, the Jaguar XJ, and the Maserati Quattroporte. Now it's time to crank it up a bit. And it doesn't get any more regal than the back of a Bentley Flying Spur. It's actually how you say it, Spur.
Take you back to where it all began, in good old England. Wander at the Bentley Flying Spur, where every occupant enjoys generous legroom. From the air vent controls to the touchscreen infotainment system and the touchscreen remote. Every hand-upholstered leather seat is individually sewn, hand-fitted, and signed to give it that rich, luxurious leather experience.
I'm sitting in the back of a Bentley Flying Spur, which is really where you want to be in a car like this. I mean, not that it's not lovely up the front there. I mean, it's very powerful. It's got the W12 engine, which is 2 V6s like shoved together. But the real power is here. I mean, this is where like government policies are formed and industries are bought and all that kind of important stuff is done. What is so special about the Bentley Flying Spur? Well, number one, the seat itself has been sculpted from a real human being. Like they actually got a proper human being, and they put that human being in the most comfortable position possible, and then they sculpted it. So you have a very natural position. We can also do this recline thing. Ooh, that's nice. Really, really puts you in this perfect seating position. Then you've got the leather. The leather is very special because everything is coated. You see, even the roof lining, the entire thing, it's covered in top quality leather. Now, also the wood. Not just are they particular about the tree, they're particular about where, from which part of the tree they get it. They get it as low as possible in the trunk. So that gives you a nice marbled effect for the grain. Then you've got this wonderful thing here, which is the remote control. And the remote control allows you access to all sorts of goodies, like the rear seat entertainment system. You've got DVD, you've got SD, of course, and all that kind of jazz. Really special about this car is you've got a wine cooler in here. It's got a fantastic 2-bottle, actually about 4 bottles I think you can fit in there. And where else would you rather enjoy a glass of wine than in the back of a Flying Spur? Home, James.
We're back. If you're still with us, that means you've waited long enough to find out who's number 1 on the top 5 back seats in the country. So, who is it? I won't spoil it. And now we meet the number 1 car on the list. What is it? Oh, come on. It's got to be nothing else but a Rolls Royce. A Ghost, to be exact.
It comes with comfort built into every inch. From the luxurious lambswool floor mats, right through to the cashmere blend or optional leather roof lining above you, this is a space to enjoy while you're in tight traffic and not on a tight budget.
First impressions is wow. Okay, now when you get over the pinch me factor, is this really happening? It's quiet. It's deadly quiet. I'd like to think that if silence ever went for a place to hide, it would go here. So you just can't hear anything. Well, the aircon's up full blast right now, but it's just like your own little sanctuary. Well, it feels like a cliche. You feel like a living cliche. Because let's face it, I mean, you've read about it in the books, you've seen it in the movies. It doesn't get more cliche than a Rolls Royce. And that's what makes it so special. It's like meeting a celebrity. You're starstruck in the beginning, to be honest. Now, as far as materials are concerned, that's what separates Rolls Royce from every other car maker. It is so bespoke that no two Rolls Royces are ever alike. They've got infinite possibilities when in terms of combinations of materials, etc. No two Rolls Royce cars roll out of the factory the same. They start at around 27 million pesos and they go all the way up till, well, as far as your imagination can go. So what you get is a chance to pick everything. You can pick the cow the leather came from. You can even name the cow if you want. Someone even grew a tree in their backyard and then had Rolls-Royce turn that tree into the wood that you see right here. So it's all about the little details, and that is what makes it such a special ride. You're surrounded by, well, so much history and so much expectation, and when you get inside and then you start to just touch every little piece of material that you know has been lovingly put together by somebody's hands and picked out by a panel of people, and it's just, it really is, how can I say, a very intimidating experience at first, but you get very quickly used to it, and that's where the problem lies. You see, after a while, you expect this from every car, and just the smell alone. If you ever want to know what rich smells like, just sit in the back of a Rolls Royce, take a deep breath. It just smells expensive. But more than just the physical and tactile experience that you get in the back of a Rolls Royce, it really is also the statement. That's what you're kind of buying. You're buying into the whole cliche, like I said. So you can say anything you want to say just by hopping out of a Rolls Royce. For example, who's that guy over there? I don't know, but he arrived in a Rolls Royce. Enough said, if you see what I mean. So it's a kind of car that you just makes its own statement. You're just a part of history. You're part of this exclusive little club. As far as automobiles are concerned, and life sounds like holding a royal flush or checkmate, you know that the chance of anyone arriving in anything better than you, it's 0 to none, because it doesn't get much better than this. And that's why it's number 1 on our list of the top 5 backseats in the country.